people really live their life here. So learning was something. So I grew up actually in India, and I spent 16 years of my life there. And I moved to Granada Hills Charter High School, and I was thrusted into their 11th grade. And half of my high school was in India, and half of it was in America. The transition it was uncomfortable. It was a long way from home, but I'm a learner, so I loved learning about the ways of American culture and the way that people really live their life here. So learning was something that I kind of utilized to acclimate here. And that was a big part of getting used to being an American at that point. Just having that internal motivation to learn and to be better. And I think I utilized that to really access the American dream, as they say. I ended up at CSUN because I saw a strong community of people like me here, people who were immigrants, people who came from different cultural backgrounds. I love learning about life and the way our bodies work and the way our brains work, which is what I'm pursuing now. I am really interested in neuroscience, and I'm always interested in the way the brain works and how we can understand it more and how we can basically manipulate the way we act and how we can change the way we act. I've presented about 3 times to a national conference at APS and once at SFN, which is the Society for Neuroscience. And every time it just feels so good to stand in front of a poster that represents my school and represents the people that I come from. If you're an immigrant, showing up every day is so important because of the sacrifices that your parents have made or your grandparents have made. And I love this quote by Maya Angelou. She says, "I come as one, but I stand as 10,000. And all the sacrifices that your parents and your ancestors have made, they're gonna prove to be fulfilling."
My name is Angelique Soto. I'm a Deaf Studies major, and my minor is American Indian Studies. I grew up in Oxnard, California, and the reason why I wanted to go to school is something that my grandma had always told me. She really encouraged me to go to college. I graduated, first thing I did, go to community college, and then I got pregnant with my son. I still continued. I was in community college for 5 years, and then I took a 2-year break and came to CSUN. CSUN is the reason why I get out of bed every day and I'm like, I'm gonna do the studying, I'm gonna do this because I want to make his life better and I want to give him more opportunities that I didn't have. I was initially introduced to ASL when I was younger. My sisters are 50% hard of hearing. I took an ASL class and I fell in love with it. My next step is to stay in the area so that he can continue going to school and so that I can go out into the deaf community and be an interpreter. My grandma is so proud of me because she had my mom when she was 16 and she didn't get to continue with higher education. My mom had me when she was 20 and she did go to community college, but she still didn't get to go to university. And me, I went to university and now I'm graduating as a single mom and a young mom because I had him also when I was 19. Kason, I appreciate all the patience that you've given me and I appreciate you being a part of this journey with me because it's so important to me. And you'll realize when you get older how much of an impact you have made in this part of my life. I couldn't have done this without you, and I couldn't have done this journey without you, because you literally are my strength, and every day that I wake up, I'm doing this for you.
My name is Marcos Rodriguez. I am from North Hollywood, California. My neighborhood was a very tough neighborhood. Many of my peers around my neighborhood usually just make it through high school, if that. College is nowhere in the picture. My parents are migrants from Mexico. It wasn't until I saw a Marine in a blood drive in my high school, it was two, and the way that they carried themselves, the way that they had discipline, I approached them and I asked them, what are you guys? They said, this is the Marine Corps, but in order to even do this, you gotta get your stuff together. It doesn't even look like you're gonna graduate. Once I heard those words from those Marines, I did everything I could to graduate. My first semester in college, I didn't understand what college was. I had no mentor. I was failing on my classes. I felt like college was the wrong choice, and I was just wasting my time. I ended up choosing the military. I knew that there was gonna be a little bit of restraint from my parents. I had no support because my parents did not understand what the military was. They believed that the military was just the government trying to get young boys to get killed for wars. In the military, I struggled a lot mentally due to the fact of me not having any support during those hard times. It was a lonely place. I remember writing to my parents, but I didn't know how to write in Spanish, so I had to write to them in English, since that's the only language I could write in, and they had to understand my English writing. At that time, after basic training, I was under the impression I was just going to continue my Marine Corps career. Basic training was the easiest training. Once we got into an infantry training, it just got harder. And at that point, I understood that the life that I had was so easy and so privileged. It took me to the military, to starving, to not sleeping, crying of exhaustion to understand that. It motivated me to come back to school. Once I came back to school, after my whole year of training, I understood that life is not that hard as a student. Life is pretty good. The military did show me discipline, and more discipline in the classroom. My contract is for 6 years. I have 5 years done. This will be my last year. I'll be leaving the military on December 11th. It shocks me that I've done this much, at such a young age. I mean, I'm still 23. I still have a lot more years to go, and I'm just getting started. I want to see what the future has in hold for me.
My name is Nur Falevi Pratama. I grew up in a very Muslim family in the island of Java in Indonesia, and I came to the United States in 2012 the first time. I received a scholarship from the US Department of State. I was a part of the 80 students who were sent to represent a country from a Muslim majority. I was first introduced to music when I was 5 years old. My mom actually is a traditional Javanese dancer in Java, and so my first music exposure was gamelan music. Nothing Western, no orchestral, nothing like that, all traditional Eastern Javanese music. I taught myself how to play the piano. I tried to look up on the internet at that time, just music from different cultures from the West. Access to music education in Indonesia was a lot more difficult, especially as somebody coming from a Muslim family, which is not very accepted for me to study Western music. And also because of my sexual orientation, I am a gay person, and being in Indonesia is simply not safe to be there. So a part of moving to the United States was also for safety because of my sexual orientation. I'm currently an asylum applicant in the United States. I need to be somewhere safe. I need to be somewhere that I'm accepted. I see myself getting a higher education. I'm hoping to continue into a doctorate program and ultimately become a music educator and inspiring future musicians and composers to develop their own voice. Some of my favorite things about the university, I quite like how diverse the community has been, not just in terms of student demographics, but also in terms of interests. One of the things I really enjoy is that even the music department itself, they have African ensemble, they have mariachi ensembles. And outside of the music department, something like the Pride Center, which has been very supportive. They hold events all year to welcome students from different communities. I never had that experience before, and that's been very enjoyable, and it inspires me every day to continue doing the same.
My name is Taylor Timms. I'm 23 years old and I'm from San Gabriel, California. So I was born into foster care. I recently found out I was born in Gardena Hospital. Unfortunately, my mother was my birth mother was navigating substance abuse, dealing with alcohol abuse and crack cocaine. And when I was born, she made the decision to put me up for foster care. So I went right into foster care. My first foster home was with Miss Sheila Badel. And eventually I would come to my adopted parents, Wade and Judy Timms. I think soccer, the whole premise of the game, it's individual, but it's really team-oriented. And you're really a family in all retrospects, on and off the field. And I think in anything, I'm really always looking for a sense of community or a family, whether that's, a repercussion of, my origin story or beginnings. I really kind of navigate towards team and community. When I was looking for schools to commit to, it was really hard to find a Division I school that would allow me to do track and soccer. For women, it's a different nuance. I think when we're looking at sports, it's really you commit to one and that's it. CSUN was one of the few schools where the coach reached out to me and he's like, "You're a goalkeeper that also sprints? We've never seen that before." And he was all on board. He brought me on. He's like, "If you can do both, if you can manage both, I will support you in any way possible." And that's really what kind of drove me to pick CSUN. Coming to CSUN, when I stepped on the campus, I was like, this is not San Gabriel. I was like, I'm close to home, but I'm far from it. I think it was inspiring in a sense to see tangible proof that what I had experienced in my primary years was not the world in itself. But I also want to stress just how much, work is put in behind the scenes to get here and to stay here. Just because you're able to enter a space of being a student athlete, you're not guaranteed to stay there for all 4 years. For me, it's really now, how do I take everything that I've gained through CSUN and make it tangible for someone else? Understanding that there are children who look towards me, who say, "I want to be like you when I grow up." And that kind of gives me motivation to do better and keep going and push through the days that are hard. My hope is that that effort, that care, that I'm willing to do anything and everything will go directly towards, student athletes, not just what they can do or their ability or what, they contribute to the school.
So I grew up actually in India, and I spent 16 years of my life there. And I moved to Granada Hills Charter High School, and I was thrusted into their 11th grade. And half of my high school was in India, and half of it was in America. The transition was uncomfortable. It was a long way from home, but I'm a learner, so I loved learning about the ways of American culture and the way that people really live their life here. So learning was something that I kind of utilized to acclimate here. And that was a big part of getting used to being an American at that point. Just having that internal motivation to learn and to be better. And I think I utilized that to really access the American dream, as they say. I ended up at CSUN because I saw a strong community of people like me here, people who were immigrants, people who came from different cultural backgrounds. I love learning about life and the way our bodies work and the way our brains work, which is what I'm pursuing now.
Oh, come on, graduates, let's make some noise. Good evening. My name is William Watkins, Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, and it is my honor to open the Cal State University Northridge commencement ceremony for the Michael D. Eisner College of Education and the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences. I ask that you all now please rise, if you're able, and remain standing as the CSUN Jazz A Band, under the direction of Nicole McCabe, plays the national anthem, accompanied by vocalist Diana Abanati, and performed in American Sign Language by students from CSUN's graduating class. Thank you, and be seated. How about another cheer for Deanna? She's a member of the graduating class, and she graduates tomorrow night from AMC. Before introducing members of the platform party, I would first like to acknowledge the land on which CSUN resides. A land acknowledgement is a formal statement that recognizes indigenous peoples as the original stewards of the land for which the acknowledgement is given. Consistent with our CSUN values of respect for all people and alliances with communities, we offer this acknowledgement in order to honor the indigenous history and affirm our intent to create authentic relationships and take meaningful actions in support of American Indian peoples in this region. As such, California State University Northridge recognizes and acknowledges the Sesavatam, the first people of this ancestral and unceded territory of Sesavinga that is now occupied by our institution. And it honors its elders, past and present, and the Sesavatam descendants who are citizens of the Fernandino Tatavian Band of Mission Indians. We recognize that the Sesavatam are still here, and we are committed to lifting up their stories, their culture, and community. Thank you. Now, we'll take a moment to watch, as Mr. Rudy Ortega Jr. and Mr. Mark Villaseñor, President and Vice President of the Fernandino Tatavian Band of Mission Indians, provides us with a ceremonial opening for this occasion.
Witiako, Aminat, Netawan, Rudy Ortega Jr., Nononi, Tomiyar. Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Rudy Ortega Jr. I'm the tribal president of the Fernandino Tatavian Band of Mission Indians, and I'm here with my family, my two sons, Tomiyar Ortega and Noli Ortega, as well as my cousin, Mark Villaseñor, who's also the vice president of our tribe. We're the first people, descendants of the people of the San Fernando Valley, who are now Fernandino Tatavian. We descend from these villages. And we just want to congratulate all the graduates who are graduating this year, and we want to sing some songs for you. This first song is Paco. It means come and enter. as we welcome everybody for this graduation. The next song is a bear song that we're going to sing as we're in spring and celebrating everyone's graduation. Paco que ma'a, Paco que ma'a, Paco que ma'a, me ay que ma'a, me ay que ma'a, Paco que ma'a, Paco que ma'a, me ay que ma'a, me ay que ma'a. What será, será, what será, será, what será, será, no hunga, no será, what será, será, no, what será, será, what será, será, no hunga, no será, what será, será, no, what será, será, what será, será, no hunga, no será, what será, será, what será, será. What será, será, no hunga, no será. Thank you.
And we thank you. Celebrating this occasion with us today and seated on the platform are our President, Dr. Erica D. Beck, members of the President's Cabinet, and university leaders. Also, for the Michael D. Eisner College of Education, we have Dean Dr. Sherry Tarver-Baring, Associate Dean Dr. Christine Hayashi, and Department Chairs Dr. Flavia Flesher for Deaf Studies, Dr. Julie Gainsbourg for Secondary Education, Dr. Albert Ristori for Educational Psychology and Counseling, Dr. Greg Knott, Elementary Education, Dr. Amy Hanreddy for Special Education, and Faculty Representative for the Educational Leadership and Policy Studies, Dr. Ellen Edinburgh. For the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences, we have Dean Dr. Yan Dominique Cersei, Associate Dean Dr. Bo Shu Wu, and Department Chairs Dr. Tom Hogan-Est for Political Science, Dr. Judy Brown for Social Work, Dr. Karen Morgaine for Sociology, Dr. Robert Kent for Urban Studies and Planning, Dr. Vicki Jensen, Criminology and Justice Studies. And Associate Dean of Psychology, Dr. Jill Colisi is representing Associate Chair. Faculty representatives for Geography and Environmental Studies, Dr. Reagan Moss, and Masters of Public Administration Program Director, Heinrich Manessian. In addition, Faculty President Dr. Michael Neubauer, Associated Students President Cheyenne Moshdael, and CSUN alumnus Sherry Altieri are joining us on the platform. And last, special greetings to individuals joining us in the audience include CSUN Foundation Board members Alan Abramson, Dr. Felicia Conlon, Caitlin Orozco, and Wendy Gruhl. Will all the members of the platform party and our special guests in the audience please rise and be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated, and it's my great privilege to now invite to the podium our President, Dr. Erica D. Beck.
Thank you, Vice President Watkins. Good evening, Matadors. Oh, no, we're going to celebrate tonight, and I know you can do better than that. Good evening, Matadors. As president of California State University, Northridge, it is my great honor to share some brief words of wisdom with our graduates. At the outset, I apologize if they are not as brief as you might be hoping for, unless, of course, you were hoping that they're somewhere in the neighborhood of 37 minutes, in which case, you're in luck. First words of wisdom to our graduates is I hope that you will take into consideration the amount of time you have practiced in walking in your new commencement shoes prior to making your way onto this stage. I myself am wearing sparkly red commencement chucks. They require no practice at all. They only come out at commencement time, and they are magic. So today, when I click my heels 3 times, you will officially be alumni. Oh yeah, you should be excited about that. You might even be more excited about that than my very brief remarks. On behalf of CSUN's distinguished faculty and staff, graduates, I am absolutely overjoyed to congratulate you on the remarkable achievement that we are celebrating today. Many of you are the first in your family to attend college. If you are making history for your family today as the first graduate, will you please cheer and stand if you are able? Well done. We know that for all of our graduates, arriving at this moment took years of dedication and commitment in the midst of a global pandemic and challenges that none of us could have anticipated. It may not have been the college experience that you imagined, but it is a success story because you made it a success story. You weren't a passive observer in the midst of crisis. You chose to act, to respond, to persevere, even when it was unimaginably hard. Your CSUN degree is undeniable evidence of the knowledge that you have acquired and a testament to what you are able to accomplish. Thank you for showing up fully and authentically for yourselves, your families, and each other on this very small planet that we all call home. Showing up even when it was daunting, even when you didn't have the answers, and especially when you really wish you could have hit that snooze button just a couple more times. Showing up is your superpower. And everything you need to flourish in the years ahead is already inside of you, waiting to unfold in the journey ahead. And by showing up, you have succeeded. I have every confidence that beyond our doors, you will show up, you will succeed, and you will stand as a beacon of hope for a more compassionate and empathic future that embraces our interconnectedness and celebrates the richness of diversity that we all bring to our global community. When you cross this stage, you will emerge on the other side prepared to realize every ounce of your own potential. Keep showing up as the engaged global citizens that we need to advance innovative, collaborative, and equitable solutions to the wicked challenges that we face together. Engage inclusively, act authentically, and enact equity in every sphere of your influence. Add beauty, wonder, and inspiration to our shared human experience and continue to lean in as we work together to advance a more vibrant, just, and peaceful future. And while I enjoy the brilliance that my sparkly red chucks bring to the occasion, we don't need magic to know that all of our futures are brighter because of all of you. We also know that you did not arrive at this moment alone. We rarely accomplish something this significant on our own. Your friends and family have devoted themselves, sometimes at great personal sacrifice, to ensure that you made it to this moment. So graduates, let's also celebrate your families and friends with a very big round of applause. Our faculty and staff arrive on our campus every day hoping to facilitate one thing: opportunity. Opportunity in service of a brighter future for us all, because talent lies in every corner of our community, and it is our collective responsibility to ensure that every student who seeks it finds a pathway not only to the doors of higher education, but also to this very commencement stage. So graduates, let's also cheer the dedicated and resourceful faculty and staff who have facilitated that opportunity for you. Graduates, it has been our tremendous honor to support your academic journey and our great privilege to see you realize your educational aspirations. And as I close my remarks, yes, I know you're very disappointed that my remarks are coming to a close. I can see it. And I suspect you were hoping they would last longer, but while I close them, I want you to remember that we believe in you and the role that you will play in helping us achieve a brighter and more equitable future. A future in which we hope that you will remember, once a Matador, always a Matador. Stay connected to CSUN, come back often, and help inspire the students who seek to follow in your footsteps. Congratulations, class of 2023. I would now like to invite Thomas Coley, graduating from the Michael D. Eisner College of Education, and Rebecca Vaskanian, graduating from the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences, to address the graduating class.
Okay. I want to give a quick shout out to the Voskanian family who had no idea I'd be up here speaking today. Mom and Dad, this has easily been the hardest secret I've ever had to keep from you. Hello to the graduating class of 2023. At new student orientation, I made it a personal goal of mine to stand here before my graduating class giving this speech. Half of this speech was written 1 year ago and sitting in a Google document waiting for this exact moment. Here's to manifesting. My name is Rebecca Voskanian, and I'm going to share a quote with you from the icon herself, Lady Gaga. There can be 100 people in the room, and if 99 don't believe in you, but one does, you only need that one. I have absolutely no shame in standing here today and telling you that with a 3.7 GPA, I was rejected from every single school I had applied to except for CSUN. Cal State University, Northridge, you were my one. My professors, mentors, academic advisors, and the dean believed in me. Up until this January, my transcript read Class of 2024. I stand before you today proud to be a Matador and proud to be a part of this graduating class. I strongly believe that credit should always be given where it's due. When I told people of my plan to graduate a whole year early, people told me that I was way in over my head, or that it wasn't possible, or that I was honestly crazy for taking more than 21 units per semester. Academic advisor Jennifer Sandoval, you were my one in a room of 100. I could not have done it without you and your genuine support and help. To the friends and family who have joined us in today's commencement ceremony, your future psychologists, mental health care providers, politicians, social workers, and so on sit before you. And to the social and behavioral sciences graduating class of 2023, this is just the beginning. I want you to take a look around you for a moment. Look to your left, look to your right, find your friends in the crowd, look to your families, your mentors, your professors, and everyone who contributed to your success tonight. It wasn't easy to get here, So I want you to appreciate yourselves and all of the sacrifices you've made to be a part of the graduating class of 2023. Let today be a reminder that hard work does not go unrecognized. We may not all be going in the same direction after today, and we may not know what tomorrow or even the rest of our lives hold. But whatever you do and wherever you go there and do it with your whole entire heart. Today you bear the fruits of your labor. Be proud of yourselves and everything you've accomplished as a Matador, and forever hold on to this feeling. Thank you.
Okay. Good afternoon, graduates, faculty, and distinguished guests. As a first-generation college student, I am honored to stand before you today and share my journey of how education and technology has empowered me to overcome barriers and achieve my dreams. I know firsthand the challenges that first-generation college students face. The path to higher education can be filled with obstacles, both financial and academic. However, with the help of the Educational Opportunity Program, I was able to break through those barriers and accomplish what once seemed impossible. I graduated from Dorsey High School with a 2.3 GPA and was denied admissions from 4 Cal States, including Northridge. However, thanks to the Educational Opportunity Program recognizing my potential, I was able to attend California State University, Northridge, and earn my bachelor's degree. My name is Thomas Coley, and today is a significant day for me as I receive my master's degree in educational technology. I stand before you not just as a proud graduate, but also as a proud member of this amazing community. Shout out to EdTech Cohort 9. 9% of Black Americans have earned their master's degree, and I am now part of that statistic. I suggest, yeah. I suggest we commit ourselves to keeping the doors of opportunity open for all students. The advancements in technology have been instrumental in making education more accessible to students from all walks of life. Online courses, virtual tutoring, and mobile learning apps have made it possible for students like us to pursue education on our own terms at our own pace. By leveraging these tools, I was able to balance my coursework while fulfilling a full-time job and caring for my family. Speaking of family, I would like to acknowledge my fiance, my mother, my siblings, and friends for always supporting me and being there for me when I needed it the most. Education has played a critical role in my success as a first-generation college student. It has provided me with the knowledge and skills I need to achieve my goals, and it has given me the confidence to pursue new opportunities. Through education, I have not only gained a wealth of knowledge, but also a network of mentors and peers who supported me along the way. As we celebrate our graduation today, let us remember that education and technology are powerful tools that can help us break through barriers and achieve our dreams. Let us continue to leverage these tools to empower ourselves and future generations of college students. Before I conclude, I would like to share a fun fact with my fellow Matadors. So when you log into your CSUN portal, I'm the person with the EOP shirt on the banner. I share that just to let you know that we are all connected, and I am proud of everything you all have accomplished. Congratulations to my fellow graduates, and let's go out and make a positive impact on the world. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, let's get another round of applause for Thomas and Rebecca. That's amazing. The Michael D. Eisner College of Education and the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences would like to give special recognition to those students who have demonstrated outstanding scholarship and other special achievements while here at the university. These students may be identified by the honors, medallions, cords, and sashes that they are wearing. I ask those graduates with academic and other special honors to please rise if you are able and receive our applause. Thank you. Please be seated. I would like to invite Dr. Sherry Tarver-Baring, Dean for the Michael D. Eisner College of Education, and Dr. Yan Dominique Searcy, Dean for the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences, to highlight 3 students who serve as examples of the excellence and extraordinary achievement that can be found among CSUN's very accomplished student body.
Thank you, President Beck. Audience, you just saw President Beck do something with her hands. So in the spirit of inclusiveness, before I introduce 2 fantastic deaf studies students, I want to ask for your help. There are different ways in the spirit of inclusion to applaud, and one way to do it is the way we've been doing so far. But you might have noticed a group here who applaud like this. And that is our deaf community. It's still okay to yell and scream and make all sorts of noise, but I want to try this with all of you. And I'm talking about all you way up at the top of that stadium, and all you folks over there, and all you folks over there, and everybody out here in the audience. On the count of 3, I want you to applaud the way we do in our deaf community. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Thank you. You don't know how great that looks and how much that means to our deaf studies and our deaf community. So, it's my great pleasure to present to you today 2 extraordinary students who deserve additional recognition from the Michael D. Eisner College of Education. When I call your name, I ask that you please rise if you're able and stay standing while I speak briefly about your accomplishments. The first student is Nokia Montez. I want to be sure to say your name right. Nokia? Are you here? There, over there, yay. Very good, everybody. All right. Hania is an exceptional student who's excelled in her academics, research, and leadership qualities. Her dedication to her studies is evident through her consistent high grades and her passion for learning. Miss Montez is a CODA. Maybe you saw that movie. That's a child of deaf adults who has experienced firsthand the impact of language deprivation. Her interest in language acquisition and the effects of language deprivation led her to work with parents of deaf children to provide them with the necessary resources to give American Sign Language access. Her work in the community includes organizing events for children to socialize, as well as connecting parents with others who have deaf children. Her commitment to the deaf community is rooted in her belief that everyone should have equitable and transformational spaces regardless of their background. Ms. Montez recently completed a documentary film project that focuses on her deaf family in Mexico, which highlights the importance of listening to marginalized communities' stories and experiences. Today, we celebrate along with her as she earns her degree in deaf studies. Congratulations, Hakia. All right, here's our next person, and this is Vianney Kiaga Paez. Please stand if you are able. There she is. Vianney is an exceptional student who has left an indelible mark on the Department of Deaf Studies at CSUN. She has a remarkable ability to preserve through challenges, including the prejudice and oppression she has experienced when migrating to this country when she was just 6 years old. Vianney has demonstrated time and again that she is a true leader in her cohort and a professional. As a professional, she will join a rare and highly distinguished group of individuals who are able to translate in 3 languages. And those languages are English, American Sign Language, and Spanish. Even more impressive than her academic achievements is her commitment to serving others, particularly those who have been underserved, marginalized, or discriminated against. Vianney's trilingual skills have been put to good use in the interpreting program, where she has distinguished herself as a compassionate and empathic interpreter. During a new internship in the Bay Area, Vianney was the go-to person for her peers and deaf individuals seeking services. She also demonstrated outstanding work in the volunteer interpreting services offered by students, coordinating events ranging from weddings to safety trainings with humility and excellence. Vianney's personal statement shows that she sets high standards for herself and strives for nothing short of excellence. She has managed to thrive and exceed expectations even during a pandemic, and her resilience and leadership have been a source of inspiration for her peers. Today, Vianney graduates with, are you ready? A 4.0 GPA. Doesn't get better than that, which is virtually unheard of within this highly competitive and nationally recognized program. She was recently honored as a 2023 Outstanding Graduating Senior Award recipient at this past honors convocation ceremony. So you might have seen her if you were at that. She was there. And it has been chosen as this year's Dean Scholar in recognition of her outstanding academic accomplishments. She is truly an exceptional student who embodies servant leadership, academic excellence, and a deep commitment to serving others through equity, access, inclusion, and social justice for all. Congratulations, Vianney. And thank you, audience, for your help. Appreciate it.
Good evening, loved ones. It is now my honor on behalf of the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences to present an outstanding student. I also ask that when I call your name, would you please rise, if you're able, and remain standing while I talk briefly about your accomplishments. That outstanding student is none other than Lamar Jones. If you don't see him, he's right there, all right? He's right there, all right. Lamar Jones is the embodiment of excellence. A two-time product of the California State University system, Lamar completed his undergraduate degree in sociology at Cal Poly Pomona, where he was an active member of the Black Student Union, Sociology Club, a peer mentor for the Educational Opportunity Program, and a lead choreographer for a program where he helped raise scholarship funds for low-income students through dance. All right. All right. Lamar's service to the community continued where he protested for student and immigrant rights. He served the homeless at Skid Row. In addition to that, he's volunteered at the Los Angeles County Department of Education by providing personal guidance, career advice, and job marketing skills for individuals receiving government assistance. As a Master's of Social Work student, Lamar served as a student representative on the admissions committee, presented at conferences to support other students of color, and was actively involved with Black Lives Matter and Stop Asian Hate demonstrations. He is now working for the Educational Opportunity Program, otherwise known as EOP. All right. Providing services and resources to low-income and first-generation students and serving as a mentor for foster youth. Lamar is described by those who know him, you already see it, passionate, thoughtful, this one's not true, humble, optimistic, engaged, and revolutionary. He will no doubt continue to have a positive impact within his chosen field. And we applaud him this evening on all that he's already accomplished, and we offer you the utmost congratulations, Lamar.
Thank you, Dean Searcy and Dean Tarver-Baring. I would like to invite Dean Tarver-Baring to present the candidates for the doctoral degree.
It's me again. Will all candidates for the doctorate please rise? President Beck, from the Michael D. Eisner College of Education, I present the candidates for the Doctorate of Education for 2023. These candidates have completed the requirements for the doctoral degree as prescribed by the state of California and the trustees of the California State University, and they have been recommended by the faculty of California State University, Northridge. Okay, I get to confer.
Oh, no, no, I'll confer it.
I think she should confer.
Yeah, I'll confer.
Okay, you confer.
Oh.
There, confer.
Okay, we're good. Are you ready? All right. Upon the recommendation of the faculty of California State University, Northridge, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Education. With all the rights, honors, and responsibilities pertaining thereto, congratulations. You may be seated. I would now like to invite Provost Komaraju to present the candidates for the master's degree.
President Beck, from the Michael D. Eisner College of Education, the Departments of Educational Leadership and Policy Studies, Educational Psychology and Counseling, Elementary Education, Secondary Education, and Special Education. And from the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences, the Departments and Disciplines of Public Administration, Public Sector Management, Psychology, and Social Work are represented by the graduates at this ceremony. I ask that all graduates for the master's degree please rise if you are able. President Beck, I have the honor of presenting to you the graduate class of 2023. These candidates have completed the requirements for the master's degree as prescribed by the state of California and the trustees of the California State University, and they have been recommended by the faculty of California State University, Northridge. Candidates, please continue standing as President Beck confers the master's degree upon you.
Oh, I can tell they're excited. Upon the recommendation of the faculty of California State University, Northridge, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Counseling, Master of Arts in Education, Master of Arts in Educational Administration, Master of Arts in Educational Technology, Master of Arts in Educational Therapy, Master of Arts in Higher Education Leadership, Master of Arts in Instructional Design, Master of Arts in Secondary Curriculum and Instruction, Master of Arts in Secondary English Education, Master of Arts in Secondary Mathematics Education, Master of Arts in Secondary Science Education, Master of Arts in Special Education, Master of Social Work, That's right, that's what we like to see. Master of Arts in Psychology. Master of Science Applied Behavior Analysis. And the Master of Public Administration. This is going to be a really fun ceremony, I can already tell. With all the rights, honors, and responsibilities pertaining thereto, congratulations. You may be seated. I would now like to invite Dean Tarver-Baring and Dean Searcy to present their candidates for the baccalaureate degree.
From the Michael D. Eisner College of Education, the Department of Deaf Studies is represented by the graduates in this ceremony.
And from the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences, the departments of Political Science, Public Sector Management, and Psychology are all represented by the graduates in this ceremony. And I gently ask, if you're able, all the candidates for the baccalaureate degree, please rise and turn up and remain standing. President Beck, we have the honor of presenting to you the undergraduate class of 2023.
Do you need to read it?
I think these candidates have completed the requirements for the baccalaureate degree as prescribed by the state of California and the trustees of California State University, and they have been recommended for their degrees by the faculty of California State University, Northridge.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of California State University, Northridge, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Deaf Studies, Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Bachelor of Arts in Public Sector Management, and Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. With all the rights, honors, and opportunities pertaining thereto, congratulations, you may be seated. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the podium your Associated Students President, Cheyenne Moshtael.
Good evening, graduates. I'm so excited to be congratulating you all this evening and myself. I graduated as a history major earlier today and a little later today as a political science major. But for the time being, I'll have to pretend to be psychology because it looks like that's the biggest crowd, right? Political science, can you pretend to be as excited as that? Thank you. Thank you. And I gotta say, it's an honor. This is probably one of the largest crowds I'll ever speak to, hopefully not. But assuming that it is, I gotta say this one thing. You can follow me on Instagram at Cheyenne Moshtael and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Shy Guy Cheyenne. Thank you. Feel free to do so right now or afterwards. Having served as your Associated Students President this past year, it has been an honor, and it is now my privilege to announce the moment that I think everyone has been waiting for, crossing the stage and hearing your name read aloud to signify your accomplishment as a graduate of this incredible university. Are you all ready? Let me hear you. Are you all ready? Excellent, and thank you. I will now invite Dean Tarver Baring to the podium to provide you all with guidance on how we'll be crossing the stage.
Okay, so you did an excellent job of following directions about how to applaud for the deaf studies community. And so here are a few more directions for what we're going to do next, and I know it's going to go amazingly well. Members of the platform party and the department chairs will now offer congratulations to our degree recipients. I ask that the degree recipients please move to the platform as directed by the marshals. You'll be directed to come forward as your name is read aloud while you cross the platform. Afterwards, please return to your seats as directed by commencement staff. We ask that guests please help by remaining in your seats so that we may proceed in an orderly manner. We remind you that the aisles must be kept open and you are asked to stay in your seats until the end of the ceremony. Out of respect for our graduates and the safety of our guests, no noisemakers are allowed. But afterwards, you can do whatever you want. Finally, in order to optimize the health and safety of our campus community, in lieu of handshakes and hugs, we will be sharing jubilant fist bumps and a little dance moves. So get out your repertoire, because we need to see some dancing up here. Are you ready? Let's hear it. All right, okay.
Now reading names from the Department of Deaf Studies. Yesenia Paulino Ortega.
Bryn Avery Hansen. Megan Gainey. Christine Amanda Milan.
Gabrielle Rodriguez.
Vivica Johnson. Marissa Moreno.
Shayla Shanice Skogland. Clarissa Ramirez.
Christina Hernandez. Caitlin Cassets.
Sydney Ann Stapp.
Calista Ann Churchill.
Nancy Marie Robles. Talar Tutunjian.
Karime Gutierrez Ching.
Michaela Yvette Cazares.
Ashley Partovi.
Carol Bayan. Jose Borrego.
Alexa Desiree Gomez.
Kathleen Cruz.
Dayanara Sarai Perez. Catherine Sivonet Tellez.
Holly Janelle Lopez.
Amelia Benitez.
Adelina Robles.
Crystal Alexis Baca.
Karen Lizette Toledo Hernandez.
Andrea Morales.
Emily Fernandez. Callie Corinne Castanon.
Trinity Walton.
Andrew Ashton.
Angel Macias. Josea Lopez.
Raquel Ramos.
Hania Montes Martinez.
Ariel Herman.
Ashley Rodriguez.
Nick King. Tate Hernandez Pena.
Carla Julieta Casares.
Madison Wainfeld.
Carla Cabrera.
Madeline Tovar.
Jamie Chadwick.
Alejandra Medrano.
Natalie Marie Castro.
Kyla McDonald. Brianna Hernandez. Josue Herrera. Haley Matlock.
Tiffany Renee Delgado.
Aaron Smith Soton.
Kellen Gable. Mabel Martinez Chavarria. Margarito Everardo Navarro.
Natalie Ponce.
Nicole Louise Grice.
Andrea Rebecca Ochoa Marin. Jeanette Rosa Rodriguez Mendoza.
Maisie Yvonne McKay. Kedlin Elaine Marie Lewis Lattimore.
Jocelyn Chacon. Jessica Brennan.
Cindy Quintero. Irma de la Paz Rosa Vieira. Brenda Jeanette Rosales.
Amanda Garcia. Alan Lopez. Yulitza Estefany Hernandez Torres. Hillary Samara Lomas.
Alexandra Brown.
Michaela O'Brien.
Iriana Idali Aranda.
Sinayi Ortiz.
Lydia Barrios.
Arlene Haro. Adriana Mendoza.
Dolores Castaneda Jimenez. Christopher Andrew Campbell. Janice Freeman.
Kamisha Murphy.
Cynthia Yvette Becerra.
Angie Nam. Priscilla Murillo.
Vianney Quiroga Paez.
Margarita Guarneros.
Madison Ramirez.
Drina Adilior.
Angelique Soto.
Camila Cortez.
Camille Johnson.
Haley Carol Robinson. Lindsay Walker. Casey Willis.
Sara Gonzalez. Amber Mora.
Justine Sedano.
Katie Emerson.
Isidro Alejandro Estanislaso.
Capri Castellanos. Lydia Alberico.
Sarah E. Gilbert. Diana Garcia. Joanna Zara Lord.
Brandy Roberts. Now reading names from the Department of Special Education.
Kathy Cruz.
Phoebe Ponce. Natalia Rodriguez. Charlene Bilangi Rugayan.
Michelle Goldstein.
Adam Wills.
Leslie Berrigan. Lawanda Denise Moore Baker. Rebecca Claxton.
Deborah Kleinberg. Lucius Mills.
Diego Alejandro Estrada.
Thomas Coley.
Mario Javier Lucas Rios. Rajan Patau.
Jacktail Cabrera.
Now reading names from the Department of Secondary Education.
Diana Contreras.
Catherine Ortega. Louise Shu.
Tiffany Cabrera.
Gerald Ortiz.
Samuel Alcantara.
Stephen Lugo. William Marcos.
Katie Cho. Edie Yvette Delgadillo.
Jocelyn Gonzalez. Melissa Melendrez. Madison Hall. Sana Kuri Akkad.
Yvette Ramos. Gayatri Sridhar.
Leonel Gonzalez.
Benjamin Robbins. Lynn Reed. Andrea Ortiz. Myra Cernas Mendez. Jessica Ortega.
Marshan Modaresi.
Sogol Dargahifar.
Emin Isagolian.
Catherine Ann Carrero.
Megan Rachel Williams.
Rivka Heyman. Dominique Meckes.
Deanna Artashison. Tamara Dayton.
Olivia Mahonfe.
Maya Waba.
Guadalupe Hernandez. Shirley May Labrie Conchas. Zoe Lee Jeffrey.
Daniel Tanius.
Destiny Grace Chaperone.
Kimberly Malls.
Firedun Farusgar.
Carla Ventura.
Adilene Celeste Alviar.
Otavio de los Santos.
Miguel Angel Coyun.
Joyce Chinoyarem Inoli.
Jessica Al Hussein.
Ileana Guadalupe Zuniga. Alice Marlene Rodriguez. Catherine Linnea Sirway. Ramon Tienda.
Elizabeth Hovid. Tiffany Luna.
Jenny Fuentes Moran. Cindy Alvarado Valdez.
Hava Tarze.
Carla Alas Lopez. Karina Diaz.
Catherine Gabriela Orellana. Jacqueline Solares. Bridget Zarazua.
Kwan Hyuk Raphael Lee. Maneli Muradian.
Adalid Sanchez Rodriguez.
Matthew Miller. Denise Molina.
Diana M. Dibby.
Aline Babakian Odajian.
Jolene Reyes. Melanie Sandoval.
Marina Morales Andrade.
Angel Manuel Vasquez Losada.
Latanya Hardy.
Tamar Atmajian.
Michelle E. Jermick. Dora Diaz Gamino.
Christopher Shining.
Marissa Elizabeth Anderson.
Kathy Angelina Martinez.
Nayeli Gialcalito.
Sarah B. Kiefer.
Carlos Santa Cruz. Brenda Racinos Hidalgo. Caddy Rodriguez.
Elva Moreno.
Jose Miguel Silvera Mendoza.
Kelvin Flores.
Ashken Yarijanyan. Megan Wittick.
Lillian Aguilar. Adelina Irene Diambra. Sonia Elizabeth Bernal.
Samantha Cristina Herrera Fuentes Davila.
Anait Celio.
Sarah Elena Mendez.
Zaira Janeth Escamilla.
Jessica Valencia.
Moises Angulo.
Carolyn Mendoza.
Noelle Marie Simpson.
Michelle Anderson.
Angela Davis Long.
Amira Alush.
Jordi Francisco Panagos.
Sandy Alexandra Arenales.
Selena Elizabeth Munguia.
Vanessa Dominga Santos.
Jennifer Martinez.
Ruby Valerio Cruz. Samantha Victoria Torres.
Lucy Balian.
Destiny Denise Williamson. Christy Sandy Quijano. Hakop Jack Petrosian.
Laura Ashley Gomez. Sarah Maria Moayedifar. Amy Harger.
Askale Roden.
Dylan Ludwig. Tyler Nash. McKeon Chase Nielsen.
Jacqueline Cortez Ube.
Vanessa Luna.
Naomi Arceo Delgado.
Jasmine Corrine Rios. Crystal Erica Ojeda. Cynthia Marcella Ortiz. Shamlin Pinchback.
Aisha Afolabi. Crystal Ray Aguirre.
Michael Reagan. Karina Fernanda Tovar.
Jessica Castaneda.
Cynthia Vargas Castaneda.
Danny Cervantes.
Lamar Jones.
Brian Rowe.
Liam Kashelli.
Shrishti Katuri.
Eric Carranza.
Felicity Bianca Gutierrez. Richard Hurtado.
Alexandra Schmidt. Julia Alexandra Salcedo. Tyler Tullman.
Justin Gluck.
Ariana Roby.
Kelsey McGiss.
Jaslyn Armendariz.
Anna Patino.
Giovanna Garrido Blanco.
Gianna Ejbara.
Deborah Lynn Polanco. Now reading names from the Department of Psychology.
Sonia Avila Contreras. Alejandra Bermudez Torres. Eileen Cruz.
Shyla C. Terry.
Tierra Shea Minity. Jessica Lewis. Bruno Gamboa. Isabel Munoz.
Christina Hang Vu. Angelica Perez. Cameron Quinones.
Ivania Otto. Emily Moreno. Dalia Huerta.
Jocelyn Eileen Billy. Morgan Clark.
Samantha Garcia.
Luis Cristobal. Diane Stella Alvarez.
Kelsey Irene Nicholas.
Perla Cortez.
Joanna Lopez. Evelyn Guijosa Garcia.
Fatma Siddiqui. Ashley Lynn Purley.
Natalie Kevorkian.
Vanessa Perez Gonzalez.
Jessica Wayne Balia-Twee.
Kelsey Ronsback.
Sarah Jane Hopkins.
Rubicela Rodriguez. Diana Marie Romano Guzman. Kelly Lucia Rodriguez.
Belinda Avalos.
Alfredo Santiago.
Karen Montes.
Helen Quevedo.
Brian Martinez.
Daniela Yoke. Jocelyn Tapia. Salvador Serrato Jr. Iris Jane Pangan. Jasmine Rubio.
Giselle Espinosa. Cassandra Fosello.
Audrey Sarah Harris.
Elizabeth Laura Verdon. Alina Rodriguez. Sofia Rivera. Marina Ognieva. Shamir Walker.
Caroline Hachigian Kazanjian.
Julie Quesada.
Catherine Hernandez.
Sarah Aziz. Tammy Fritz.
Miriam Mohammadi Sabat.
Jacob Mercier. Richard Navarrete. Natalie Soria Nye. Nadine Yadiris Gonzalez.
Jessica Torres.
Stephanie Gutierrez Arechiga.
Maritza Ruiz. Claire Vogelsang.
Garabed Khavlujian.
Ian Adams.
Jenny Galvin.
Danica Razov. Kayla Nicole Roberts. Catherine A. Ponce Mendoza.
Jessica Shutan Crespin.
Estefany Hernandez Lopez.
Edward Bataya. Aranza Jacqueline Arriaga Maya. Graciela Bueno Contreras.
Kareem Jazairi.
Hannah Margarita Frankberg.
Sravia Kalava Kolano.
Ann Vatter. Walter Jonathan Rivera Lopez. Kathy Quach.
Katie Adaya Villa. Brandy Bobot. Carrie Flick.
Darren Morrow.
Mina Soleimanian. Ana Maria Salazar. Daisy Liliana Rosales.
Jocelyn Lisette Huerta.
Nicole Y. Delgado.
Paulo Molina.
Victoria Soriano.
Christian Morales.
Hema Diaz.
Isabella Izuski Cornejo. Anthony Tran.
Alexander Lopez.
Caitlin Alexis Preciado. Leslie Viveros.
Montserrat Gutierrez.
Taline Angorli.
Carla Mektikanian. Juan Pablo Meza.
Pritu Paul.
Andrew Gomez.
Zael Zuluaga.
Parker Gruel.
Isabella Rodriguez.
Chantel Garcia Guzman.
Jacqueline Castaneda. Alexandria Correa.
Kimberly Vasquez.
Michelle Diaz de Leon.
Brittany Pamela Herarte Marroquin.
Barbara Elena de la Rosa.
Angelique Moreno.
Natalie Chinchai.
Verena Solomon. Elaine Sanabria.
Susel Contreras Murga. Nadia Fausto.
Rachel Klein.
Jennifer Juliana Rosales American. Michelle Tapia.
Alejandra Kim. Daniel Hiron. Sierra Harden.
Jennifer Serrano.
Elaine Gonzalez.
Carla Sedano.
Sydney Amara Cross. Jordan Braggs. Andre Bernese. Brianne Crisanto. Stephanie Esparza.
Deborah Batista M. Souza.
Abid Mohedin.
George Alvarez.
Jarek Paul Dario Riazon.
Vanessa Juarez.
Vanessa Barcenas. Celeste de la Liana. Arpa Baghomian. Natalie Agahanian.
Jasmine Sotelo.
Jamesia Brianna Cobb. Aaliyah Baldwin.
Nagina Nazari.
Katie Cedillos.
Blaze Herr. Judith Gonzalez. Safa Hussein Kadura.
Diana Suarez. Andrea Sosa.
Alondra Moreno.
Rosalinda Estrada. Haley Duquette.
Mary Morales.
Kaylee Lizette Aguirre.
Ruby Lynn Lucen. Ben Nielsen. Emily Adriana Lepe.
Samantha Urbina.
Robert Marcelino de Santiago.
Galilea Medina.
Monet Danielle Rios.
Lisbeth Annalie Lopez.
Kieran Torvinen.
Ariana Baez. Shauna Ashley Clater. Crystalline Blackwood. Chandra Lee Breslow.
Ashley Gonzalez.
Joanna Valdivia Rosas.
Nathaniel Galvez. Mauricio Mejia.
Jessica Maria Pippin.
Esther Gutierrez Carrillo. Julio Miguel Goico Echea.
Michelle Antoinette Vasquez. Fabiola Rosales.
Emerson Francisco Martinez Godoy. Ashley Yaneli Lázaro Lasso.
Danielson Chun. Sierra French Meyerson.
Alejandra Mendoza Recinos. Stephanie Luque.
Angela O'Donnell. Bianca Rivera.
Lanisha Lee. Francisco J. Moctezuma Vizcaíno.
Sabeli Saldana.
Joanna Leon Avila. Jocelyn Guzman. Juliana Lopez Bejarano. Catherine Gutierrez.
Yuna Chung.
Bianca May Sanchez. Vanessa Perez Ramirez. Jalen Rodriguez.
James Magana. Antonio Martinez.
Rachel Bedoyan.
Jocelyn Marquez. Suleika Macias.
Russia Drew Andrade Carmona.
Alondra Vasquez.
Kristen Ann Donovan.
Josh Tok.
Yvette Arechiga.
Stevie Robin Parker. Haley Wilcox. Cameron Daniel Shade.
Angela Denise Franco. Ryan Dennis Mendoza.
Alessandra Reyes.
Miranda Lubin Badillo.
Megan Figowitz. Dina Bellinger.
Savannah Silva.
Ryan Dam. Taylin Cook. Dylan Carlos. Elijah Richard Ocasio.
Tatiana Vega.
Carlos Daniel Garcia.
Janessa Calvillo.
Nicholas Avila.
Ryan David Kodadati. Eileen Hernandez.
Rochelle Asaturian. Murian Askar.
Ani Tashian. Ariana Veronica Toranzo.
Andres Cortez Montes.
Jamie Kuilani Viquelia. April Torres Reyes. Roberto Ruelas. Miriam Lisette Vanegas.
Mohammed Hossein.
Yvette Rivera.
Daisy Ayala Negrete.
Melissa Alvarez.
Isabel Schwab.
Sagan Mbaya.
Adriana Rodas.
Giselle Jimenez.
Victoria Vite.
Ana Flores Hardon.
Marlena Charmaine Winters. Kayla Diane Spruill.
Desiree Alvarez.
Jocelyn Merari Murillo.
Martha Alicia Aguilera.
Maria Gutierrez.
Natalie Valdez. Carla Valdez.
Ruby Joanne Hernandez.
Jasmine Porzanjani. Victoria Ramos.
Y Horlan Dandar.
Madison Widmeyer. Alyssa Rambarose.
Garen Gray.
Tasmia Alam.
Jessica Gillette.
Ali Agajani.
Jamie Gramajo. Jorge Eduardo Lorenzana.
Christina Abajin. Jasmine Bashian. Alondra Angiano.
Arthur Javadian. Ofsana Jabahirian.
Rene Alberto Vasquez Jr. Marina Wisa Wasif.
Janelle Manuel.
Jennifer Flores. Sandy Vanessa Cardona Serrano.
Alexis Nafki.
Tamara Bagumian.
Erica Pope. Francisco Javier Ortega.
Christopher John Meliari.
Tiffany Curiel.
Vivian Marlene Morales. Eileen Helas.
Sky Rayanne Elmore.
Kimberly Urrutia. Cristina Villegas. April Toy.
Brianna Moore.
Brittany Briggs.
Vanessa Nazarian.
Mary Zakarian.
Naomi Marquez Delgado.
Neri Peralta.
Teresa Annette Dement.
Liv Kristen Segovia.
Karina Garcia.
Danielle Sheremetyev.
Yanelis D. Hernandez. Vanessa Renee Herman.
Reina Sandoval. Sofia Ortega.
Nicole Melody Guiga.
Kiara Michelle Braden.
Elise Lincoln.
Armina Barsegian.
Anayansi Yanas Graziola. Imani Fagan Jackson.
Jessica Munoz.
Stephanie Bravo.
Luisa Malin Milo. Ethan Isaiah Murga.
Jocelyn Estrada. Monique Brooks Williams. Haley Deanne Babaconyan.
Sandy Marie Garcia.
Alexandra Cruz.
Brianna Nicole Gutierrez.
Christian Aviles.
Isabel Kocharian.
Michael Abdi.
Diana Guillen Memije.
Genevieve Robles.
Nicholas King. Britzy Gutierrez.
Juliana Orlandoni.
Cameron Gonzalez.
Kylie Farhat. Malia Farhat. Maya Angelique Fields. Ramon Espinoza. Alexander Bagay.
Marissa Padilla.
Jasmine Morales Herrera.
Gustavo Rojas.
Chelsea Mora.
Karen Yamileth Arista. Philip Josue Anduray Guerrero.
Alejandra Perdomo.
Mercedes Agudo.
Vanessa Alexandra Membreño.
Destiny Diaz.
Gabriela Torres. Natalie Sanchez.
Kathy Veronica Flores. Melissa Ambriz.
Alexis Lopez.
Brianna Suber.
Magenta Money.
Heather Whitney Ramey. Maureen Youssef. Tai Gisela Orantes Melgar. Leah Rivera. Alicia Russell. Christina Sandoval. Jerry Resendez. Bailey Ann Workmer.
Carolina Medina. Angelica Ruby Maldonado.
Michaela Young.
Ruby Aguilar.
Savannah Ali Samarini.
Claudia Delgado. Valerie Estrada.
Andres Hernandez Valle.
Daisy Copado.
Maxine Geneva Lott. Hannah Emerita Khan. Vlada Lee. Serene Hajar. Valeria Medina. Brianna Guzman.
Aleel Thompson. Carol West. Emily Yagobian. Anna Victoria Ochoa.
Sydney Munoz.
Emmy Ocapadega Wetzel. Hugo Ignacio Salazar.
Christian Caudillo. Haley Diana Benitez.
Nicole Small.
Monica Isidra Aguirre.
Jessica Mundo. Stephanie Gutierrez.
Julie Berry.
Courtney Chambray. David Rivera. Naveen Shaheen.
Evangelina Madrigal. Kiona Leigh Leslie Miller.
Maria Angeli Celine Boccini.
Paula Perez Flores. Bianca Isabel Riposto.
Autumn Vanessa Balian.
Anastasia Yerofeeva.
Charlius Medina. Rachel Marie Montgomery.
Sivan Summer Cohen. Tatiana Melani Adams.
Wesley Mexia.
Sarai Munoz Sanchez.
Montserrat Isabel Ferrer Juanaco. Sophia Cano. Hillary Farrell.
Cullen Morris.
Camarino Sanchez.
Lindsay Glenn. Mojan Karimi.
Chelsea Kim Kalbang. Tori Frierson.
Ashlyn Howard.
Shabnam Abrahams.
Skylar Gilmore. Nita Mohammed. Justin Jackson.
Jesus Delgado. William Bunt. Abraham Duran.
Giovanni Martinez.
Valerie Chavez Ortiz.
Magali Gonzalez Ramos. Jamie Morales. Yvette Cristina Nunez. Maria Martinez.
Liliana De La Rosa.
Guyan Amalian.
Viviana Lara. Ripsime Gazalian.
Gerard Andre Rivas Sampson. Elisa Haro Reyes.
Christian Kakuda. Dante Nick Del Rosario.
Catherine Beatrice Garcia Nolasco.
Jocelyn Ruby Figueroa Del Cid.
Christopher Valtiera.
Maria Amirani Camacho. Victor Artizada.
Katrina Silos. Angel Tabino.
Emery Moran.
Charisma Alyssa Figueroa. Stephanie Sinader. Sophia Nicole Chavez. Paulina Barker.
Michael Nalbandian. Joanna Martin.
Viridiana Preciado Cervantes.
Chelsea Coughlin. Shelby Drake. Ilu Akene.
Arsha Takastani.
Delia Bonney.
Paloma Usquiano.
Victoria Sofia Nunez. Liana Kirkjian.
Lily Ashigyan. Brian Burr.
Kathleen Maria Soto Giesler.
Daniel Bostagian.
Aaliyah Monette. Irene Gonzalez.
Amanda Sky Dickerson.
Jocelyn Guardado.
Alice Salvarian. Teresa Alejandra Virgen.
Natalie Fuentes.
Francisco Alejandro Herrera Cancela.
Maria Yesenia Quevedo. Brittany Pascasio.
Rose Anserlian. Lillian Reese Del Rosario. Katrina Doherty. Sydney Adetenola Adeyemo. Osmeek Okleon.
Alberto Guerra Lopez. Anais Diana Nahapetian Navarro. Tila Gomez.
Natalia Torres. Quinn Juliet Westgard.
Rawan Hindi. Afnan Hindi.
Xavier Zaldana. Cynthia Vasquez. Lindsay Ann Walton.
Christopher Martinez.
Alexis Christina Furman.
Arthur Setyan.
Anya Nicolaitis. Crystal Marie Gonzalez Machuca. Marissa Miller.
Paul Tedesco. Avia Vaknin.
Jacob Messina.
Samantha Yvette Espinoza.
Shayla Violet Cloud.
Erin Aline Anderson.
Olivia Mae Smith.
Alexis Marie Chambers.
Kevin Menendez.
Adam Takahashi. Jamie Orantes. Cynthia Rodriguez.
Brenna Kennedy. Brian Nunez. Dylan Hermes. Nune Nersessian.
Natalia Olmos.
Serly Ismailian. Natalie Divini. Ana Chiara Di Berardino.
Anna San Pedro. Rishi Shah.
Marbelli Vanessa Montoya Romero. Karina Navarro.
Olivia Rodas. Elsie Sakil. Jocelyn Portocarrero. Sandy Pascual. Brenda Guadalupe Rodriguez. Carolina Rodriguez.
Lilith Star Flores.
Michelle Kane.
Maria Altamirano. Abigail Acevedo Flores. Francisco Javier Duran.
Bernatrice Pezzi. Liliana Rubio.
Jolilat Afolabi.
Aviel Ann Maurice Villamater. Catherine Urrutia.
Doha Luimina. Alyssa Joy Gordon.
Danielle Beck.
Angeline Guerra. Insaf Islam. Justine Michaela Mijares. Ifat Bahar Maisha. Israt Bahar Lamisa. Ariadna Magayon. Seda Minasian. Anna Goricki.
Milgret Torres.
Jeze B. Diwal.
Sharwana Sabriel Garcia.
Asheray Johnson.
Eric Josue Daniel Valenzuela Campos. Andrea Rewald.
Larry Liu.
Zainab Alam. Tanya Bukians. Lucina Aslanyan.
Noemi Magallanes.
Roxana Copeland.
Kayla Kawasaki. Marissa Genevieve Garcia. Jose Guadalupe Garcia.
Louis Diab.
Erica Maricruz Medina.
Karina Aguilar.
Zuli Villalobos.
Nicole Gonzalez.
Kathy Arlene Alfaro.
Jenny Toe.
Miriam Morales Reyes. Lily Juanita Gonzalez.
Christopher Cordova. Yvonne Lisette Ayala.
Daisy Solis.
Karina Jimenez.
Alina Charcas.
Vanessa Agustin Lopez.
Marina Gabriela Reyes.
Sara Azam Sihak.
Yusuf Rateb. Elena Marie Revuelta.
Nina de Santiago. Darlene Aguilar.
Christella Noboa. Harrison Edwin Hall. Roxana Ruby Hernandez. Jose Antony Melens. Emily Marzullo. Jessica Heron.
Hannah Avila.
Wei Li Leong.
Karina Marcela Playtez. Michelle Solfrank.
Juan Fernando Cortez.
Karen Christina Petch Duran.
Nicole Alvarez. Alyssa Amundsen.
Troy Waylen Oronos.
Arlene Davidian. Shayla Agurcia Sanchez.
Maria Fernanda Gonzalez.
Christian Zambrano.
Michelle Marquez Gallardo.
Carla Carbajal.
Joanna Moreda.
Alondra Sanchez Vera.
Leslie Fiorella Mozo.
Angie Ramirez Sierra.
Abdul Batar.
Jessica Pavon Reyes. Elia Tema Jacobo.
Juan Wen Liang.
Madeline Roldan.
Daniel Landa. Jacqueline Martinez.
Melissa Quintanar. Divya Rajendran Nair.
Joanna Sabalos.
Zarian Tasnim.
Olivia Marie Baez.
Citlali Mayo Mora.
Daniel Pacheco Harkin.
Celine Ali.
Menu Wanirachige. Jasmine Tapia Rodriguez.
Susanna Ajib.
Zainab Bano Lagari.
Rosalind Sepulveda. Shirley Prilwitz. Hillary Tran. Amber Wyatt.
Gabriella Axelrod.
Valerie Zamora. Antonio Ocampo. Kaylee Bell Valero.
Gabriela Munguia.
Tanis Walker.
Zain Haj Khalil.
Esmeralda Belen Ansaldo.
Luisa Sarai Lopez.
Brenda Castellón. Myra Flores Garcia.
Alejandra Sarai Jimenez.
Kevin Barrios.
Ivan Vega Adrosic. Kalea Winfrey.
Steve Duarte. Emily Flores.
Melissa Herrera.
Anika Rahotep.
Rupert Marty Navarro.
Bilal Shabazz.
Kyrie Hirao.
Elizabeth Bedrosian.
Catherine Chelsea Kimpo.
Cherie Bolani. Liza Chrissy.
Megan McNeil. Destiny Morataya. Dirce Mendez Gomez.
Kimbofa Gia Ui.
Sandy Lee Jewell.
Harut Chuljian.
Kimberly Gonzalez.
Paulina Trancoso. Alyssa Tappa.
Monet Malcolm. Justin Khalili.
Stanley Thermidor.
Matthew Jimenez.
Fatima Ayala.
Shannon Tully.
Shanice Shania McCoy.
Kiara Shafrazian.
Samantha Kennedy.
Chloe Wilson.
Alexis Aguilar Espino. Marlene Angiano.
Esselme Garvida.
Sandra Zuniga.
Ariana Chaichi. Jasmine Chavez. Yvonne Marie Diaz.
Now reading names from the Department of Public Administration. Kathleen Nicole Ramos.
Michelle Cruz Solorio.
Maria Gonzalez. Jocelyn Jasmine Lopez.
Ozumi Abi. Vista Ezati.
Stacy Elizabeth Trinidad Alfaro. Gabriela Sandoval.
Berlin Aguila.
Anthony Melgoza. Rosa Elizabeth Mendoza.
Eliana Cardona.
Ricardo Omar Gonzalez Jr.
Rudy Ortega.
Lucine Barragamian.
Rodney De Jesus Solorzano Jr. Shant Varosian.
Yanira Garmendez.
Amy Sagan.
Luz Angelica Coronado. Natalie Alvarado.
Melissa Pease. Mary Shannon Triggs.
Carol Stephanie Gomez. Graciela Mendoza. Julie Jimenez.
Enrique Aragon.
Veronica Hernandez Romo. Tracy Nolting. Emmanuel Mendoza.
Martha Savelio Johnson. Jasmine Diane Pollinger. Kyle Tecumseh Williams. Alex Zhang.
Edwin Alejandre.
Adrian Mariah Charisse Stokes.
Yesenia Lopez.
Whitney Willis. Edgar Velasquez.
Arthur Abramian.
Rochelle Ramiento.
Jose Mauricio Gutierrez Jr.
Ryan Christian Falcone.
Sharif M. Popal. Anna Trujillo.
Leslie Lira.
Angela Rose Rodriguez.
Leticia Leon.
Arlene Reynoso.
Jessica Carrasco.
Laura Gabriela Gonzalez. Ana King Kuhaire.
Ariel Williams. Do we have any idea how many so far?
How many graduates were scanned in?
No, that we've already done. It seems like a lot.
So far we have like around 1,200 that just walked. We're still mixing up the girls. Let's go. Scan.
Noreen Pratt.
Agar Perez Doge.
Nancy Janeth Reyes.
Eileen Bailey.
Antonia Gonzalez.
Valerie Gale Worley. Nisa Ortiz.
Lana Babajanians.
Martha Perez Castañeda.
Ingrid Lopez.
Mariam Zohrabian.
Emily Linares. Diana Guerrero.
Shoshana Arakelian.
Christopher Patrick Alberts.
Armin Rostomian.
Richard Michael Magana.
Desiree Isabella Quinones.
Maribel Diaz.
Sherelle Jones. Elvira Munoz.
Tiffany Mopelola Pacificar Obembe.
Shelby Evans.
Michael Alexander Jones. Lisette Olivia Gonzalez.
Maria Alvarado.
Alyssa Taylor Lavalle.
Melissa Cuevas.
Hannah Kim. Benjamin Hector.
Kyle Kaysen.
Wan Bin Lee.
Karen Calderon.
Daisy Pineda Ramirez.
Heather Cousin.
Thomas Nylon.
Hope Duran.
Natasha Malou Exclamado Francisco. Eveline Bravo Ayala.
Aaron Smith.
Susana Martinez.
Lincoln Paul Oliver.
Julia Rosemary Bazanti.
Erica Rivera.
Samantha Andrews.
Francis Hernandez.
Michael Sean Castaneda Florita. Lilia Becker. Autumn Fern Campbell. Naomi Leah Guffman Byrne. Ashley Arambula.
Now reading names from the Department of Public Sector Management. Stephanie Justine Ramirez.
Alejandra Aparicio. Valeria Cortez Romero.
Norma Judith Olvera Gallardo.
Areli Ericel Hernandez Garcia. Delfina Jaramillo Aguilera.
Ninoska Suarez.
Wendy Gudiel. Viviana Mendoza.
Rika Shimizu.
Vivian Julissa Epitasio.
Howie Namara. Aaron Mirzayan.
Jassy May Yaki.
Alan Caldwell.
Monica Elisa Gomez.
Gladys Marina Torres. Sandra Parra. Cynthia Vides Ayala. Amilcar Salvador Stavinsky Velasquez.
Tracy Kelly.
Angelica Orellana.
Michelle Cassiano Campbell.
Kathy Deanna Bellard Brown.
Angela Green.
Anna Rojas.
Brittany Sade Crowder.
Cheyenne Elizabeth Gunter.
Megan Elizabeth Ornelas.
Cassandra May Machica.
Angela D. Sanders. Stephanie Torres.
Malibel Medrano.
Denise Diaz Ordaz.
Beatrice Nan Win. Angela Ledesma.
Isaac Arredondo.
Craig Kistner.
Sebastian Pedraza. Jose Reina.
Kale Manzanares.
Kayla Ashley Cruz.
Juanisha Robertson.
Betsaira Aguilera.
Marilyn Magana.
Alejandra Ramirez Zarate.
Nafisa Noor.
Ariana Amanda Alcides Tanya Sanchez.
Alberto Florencio Acosta.
Hui Kong Lee.
Now reading names from the Department of Political Science.
Daniel Fergach. Lupita Escalera Barragan. Bianca Guadalupe Amezcua.
Carlos Murataya.
Ricardo Quintanilla. Erica Reese. Rachel Whites.
Luis Daniel Morales.
Nicholas Champagne.
Kimberly Guerrero.
Valerie Olivares.
Chance McCrary.
Andrew Rodriguez.
Ella Hickman. Maria Medina.
Rayanne Gabrielle Ferraz. Catherine Diane Calderon.
Kayla Salmeron.
Mariela Ceja. Alisa Alvarez Castaneda.
Lisbeth Gutierrez.
Max Widauer. Leilani Santos.
Caitlin Hope Corral.
Atta Safarzadeh Yazdani.
Irteza Nasir.
Tyreek Ship. Michael Tejax Mancia.
Jasmine Hernandez Giles. Idali Godinez.
Roberto Carlos Chavez.
Alan Rojas Torres.
Tony Javier Mendez. Vincent Gonzalez.
Nakai Edmundo Contreras.
Citlali Sotelo Meneses.
Gabrielle Ezeki Bakal.
Michelangelo Gian Olbes. Liza Marie Silva.
Serene Janyan.
Ashley Romero. Enrique Thomas. Jorge Emilio Padilla Gonzalez. Robert Andrew Ramirez Gudino. Alex Robles.
Joanna Guzman Diaz.
Wendy Pashaka.
Velma Hernandez.
Anthony Yoseda.
Harris Hedgeron. Mariana Medel.
Alexa Flores. Nicole Evans. Samuel Alvarez. Ashley Aquino. Cassandra Diaz.
Kevin Sarate.
Alex Jimenez Ignacio.
Ganokon Chatse. Rosa Angelica Barrios. Katie Alvarez Rivas. Julia Elizabeth Ford. Dora Anahi Cazares Rocha.
Aziza Scott.
Rudvik Nazarian.
Autumn Castro.
Sean Michael Ramirez.
Olivia Franklin.
McKinley McConnell.
Justin Brennan Vines. Alejandro Vasquez.
Vanina Ivanova.
Mary Bagdian.
Andres Rodriguez.
Isai Bribieska.
Ronan Knight Schlander.
Andre Hovsepian.
Alex Bolyan.
Patrick Von Hanslick.
Anais Donan.
Kervani Conigwal. Zachary Klein.
Octavio Plata.
Melvin Aquino Jr.
Jesus Nolasco.
Rachel Chavez Alfaro. Maria Calderon.
Ricky Garcia Guevara. Jacob Karigian.
Arnold Alexander Atahanyan.
Karina Valencia. Nicole Odeskaya.
Brianna Enriquez.
Jocelyn Vargas Garavito. Analitzi Sosa Mendez.
Clarissa Gomez. Graciela Gonzalez.
Anthony Avila. Vanessa Carranza.
Estrella Ivan Galicia. Nathan Martinez.
Esteban Zavala.
Adam Contreras.
Jason Orellana.
David Levi Martin.
Anissa Yakub. Patrick Shamirian. Yuri Sadrakian.
Sean Mastob. Juliana Eugenia Gonzalez Lopez.
Rami Zodi.
Jordan Dillon.
Julie B. Martinez. Ulises Jose.
Enlil Ohanas.
Lana Kalajian.
Ripsime Terzian.
Daisy Galindo. Erica Keza.
Cynthia Lisa.
Anthony Isidro Lopez.
Eric Montserrat Villarreal.
Mampre Hodadadi.
Gabriela Estefany Amaya Zeldana.
Michelle Rios. Teresa Melissa Felix Ramirez.
Kimberlyn Calderon.
Deoceline Giron.
Evelyn Dorantes.
Persia Mehrian.
Cameron Rodriguez.
Giselle de Rosas.
Ashley Platero. Sami Sahak.
Jacqueline Guerrero.
Jose Perez Delgado.
Victor Alvarez.
Hector Rosales.
Elizabeth Alfaro. Natalie Alvarado.
Nancy Coronel. Latrell Ryder. Andrew Thomas Simonian.
Armin Kachatourian. Christian Aristakacian Gorian.
Nicholas Vasokov.
Arsen Arshakian.
Haik Pashayan.
Valerie Cuevas Robles.
Tamara Lalayan.
Isabel Salazar. Nina Partida.
Miranda Garcia.
Geraldine Alcala.
Griselda Machoro. Evelyn Lopez.
Now reading names from the Department of Psychology.
Catherine Amaya. Soraya Eslomie.
Rebecca Voskanian. Talia Sogamonian. Yvette Rivera.
Christy Martinez. Eric Marquez.
Jacqueline Sanchez.
Monte Hartunian.
Jason Valdez.
Yvette Gonzalez.
Elijah Cruz.
Jennifer Cristela Sanchez. Alejandra Ortiz. Joshua Rhodes. Oriani Portillo.
Jean Alexis Montoya.
Gabriela Rodriguez.
Emily Herrera.
Teen Tang.
Christian Azael Hernandez. Malika Mikhail Najad. Maxwell Stone Mendelson.
Alexis Penaloza.
Xavier Hernandez. Jamie Girl Harrison. Veronica Gutierrez. Eileen Mamadova. Kieran Hayden.
Kiara Estrada Uriarte.
Olivia Ramos Jaquez.
Chloe Whitney Feinberg.
Sarah Marr. Vanice Gonzalez. Paulina Mary Herrera. Benedict Mazurik.
Stephanie Flores.
Caitlin Megan McCann.
Christiana Avitia.
Chloe Alora Jackson.
Sade Wade.
Avery Clark.
Madeline Hong. Cameron Jaden Miana. Julia Malum.
Amanda Castillo.
Tess Alexandra Zagorski.
Jared Bosch. John Alvarado. Sarit Escalante Cruz.
Ayana Mosley.
Angelique Roman.
Sarabi Michelle Flores.
Diana Sofia Ramirez.
Estefania Bayo Trinidad.
Eleni Sarkisian.
Keedy Hollingsworth.
Angel Espinoza.
Jasmine Lahijaniha. Diana Golshirazian. Maytal Kohanzad.
Kelly Reifschneider. Alex Tyler Smith.
Lilith Arsenian.
Jocelyn Blanco. Brittany Delfit. Anya Watts.
Tafara Gordon.
Mary Lady Barrera.
Joanna Gonzalez.
Serena Anderson.
Leanne Louise Gaitos. Rebecca Gurola. Fernanda Montenegro Camacho. Michelle Montenegro Camacho.
Aurora Quintero.
Vanessa Lara.
Kaylee Rojas. Maria Orduna. Kimberly Sosa. Emily Quesada.
Daisy Esparza. Nareda Islam Barajas Olivares.
Monique Paola Garcia. Mariana Mendoza.
Erica Alvarado.
Adriana Lopez Vasquez. Blessings Morales.
Alondra Isabel Rodriguez. Lisbeth Reyes.
Kelly Cato Flanagan. Megan Cruel.
Andranik Yelanian.
Talia Kokonian. Trent Muthart.
Beatrice Azevedo Reich.
Bernice Gonzalez.
Alina Patricia Matutina España.
Freya Isabel Rodriguez.
Brianna Castillo.
Judea Desara McLean.
Jamie Pineda Zambrano.
Our final student, Cheyenne Oshigar. Cheyenne Mushin.
Well, I thought that was pretty fun. Oh no, it was more fun than that. Wasn't it fun? All right. May I ask the recipients of the Master of Art in Political Science to please rise? Oh, over there, I see ya. Upon the recommendation of the faculty of California State University, Northridge, and the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the Master of Arts in Political Science with all the rights, honors, and opportunities there too. Sorry I forgot you earlier, but you got a special moment instead. Congratulations. All right, and now I would like to invite Cherry O'Terry from the class of 1988 to officially welcome all of our graduates into the Cal State Northridge Alumni Association.
Last but not least, Matadors, hey, congratulations and welcome to the CSUN Alumni Association. You join more than 400,000 CSUN graduates, all of whom are ready to help you take the next step toward your dreams. You should be proud of all of your accomplishments and know that you shine with bountiful possibilities wherever life may take you. We can't wait to see how you impact the world around you. As you step forward into the future, reach out to a fellow Matador alumni. We are here, ready, willing, and able to help guide you as you start your next journey. We also invite you and encourage you to not only connect with the Alumni Association, but also with the university as well. And as our fearless president said, once a Matador, always a Matador. Congratulations, class of 2023, and welcome to the CSUN alumni family.
Thank you, Sherry. All right, this is the moment. I ask that all of the baccalaureate degree recipients, would you please rise if you are able? In academic tradition, the student who has not yet earned a degree wears the tassel to the right of the mortarboard. When the degree is conferred, the scholar moves the tassel to the left and joins the select company of highly educated individuals. In recognition of your new status, would all recipients of the baccalaureate degree please move your tassel to the left? Friends, family, colleagues, and community members, with a click of my ruby red chucks, it is my great honor to present to you the class of 2023. To officially close this ceremony, I ask that faculty, staff, and CSUN alumni rise if you are able for our university alma mater. Hail to the Matadors, under the musical direction of Nicole McCabe and the Jazz A Band, and performed by Diana Abinate. You can find the words in your program if you don't already know them by heart. Once the alma mater has concluded, we ask that you please remain in your seats to allow the faculty to recess. This is an opportunity for us to demonstrate our gratitude for our faculty and the expertise and support and inspiration they have provided to our now graduates. Congratulations once again to our graduates, and remember, once a Matador. Congratulations.